We're here in paradise. पहाड़ों की गोद में बैठे हुए पहलगाम से आपको एक पल में प्यार हो जाएगा.
चंडी just saw the Milky Way last night. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੋਇਆ?
ਹਾਏ ਹਾਏ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ bro, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਮਿਲਕੀ ਵੇ ਪੂਰਾ ਖਾ ਲਵਾਂ ਮੈਂ.
ਕਿੰਨੀ ਭੁੱਖ ਲੱਗੀ ਸੀ?
Yes bro.
Sleeping inside the tent while we were watching the Milky Way.
I wasn't sleeping inside. I was keeping Jugni warm because she was shivering. I had duties. But I did see the Milky Way. You can't say I didn't see the Milky Way. I love watching the Milky Way. Every time is a blessing. What you doing?
Welcome to my first solo vlog. And
What did you just say?
welcome to my first solo vlog. We are in Kashmir in Pahalgam. And we promptly decided to go for a trek in the mountains. I don't know what it's called. Normally when you go through a group you know the name, but we don't know the name. We know there are two famous lakes, Tarsar-Marsar, and there's some glacier as well. Today is day 2 and it's actually day 1 because we started trekking in the night yesterday, and it's absolutely gorgeous and it's very rainy today, so we found shelter in an abandoned cow shed. There is an incessant amount of persistent flies over here as well. But it's absolutely gorgeous.
No. Sugar! No, Jaba!
Swansea.
Pilgrims in Swansea.
Swansea have joined us, and Swansea are just going to tell us their 2-day experience so far in the mountains of Kashmir.
It's too cold.
ਚੰਡੀ ਕੋਲ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਕੱਛਾ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਉਹਨੇ 5 ਦਿਨ ਤੋਂ ਪਾਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ.
यार
ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਨਾ ਮੋਜ਼ੇ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਗਰਮ ਕੱਪੜੇ ਹੈ. ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਮਰਨ ਆਇਆ ਹੈ. ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਭਰਾ ਮੈंने आज ਦੇ ਦਿਨ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ क्योंकि ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਿਆ नहीं ਸੀ मैं आज जिंदा रहूंगा. और ये है हमारे ट्रैक लीडर और कुक. भाईजान आपको हमारे साथ घूम के कैसा लग रहा है? एकदम बढ़िया.
क्योंकि ये लोग घूम ही नहीं रहे हैं. बहुत बढ़िया.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਟੁਰਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਪਹਾੜਾਂ ਤੇ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੈ.
क्या सब लोग जो आपके साथ आते हैं इतने निकम्मे होते हैं?
नीनो तो हंस हंस के हंसी हीट जनरेट कर रही है.
हसीट.
आपको कैसा लग रहा है इस ठंड में?
I'm too loving it.
I think that's enough.
आपने क्या लगाया?
Hey, Mafuki. Come on, Shooks, come on.
Jugni always manages to find herself these freaky toys. More often than not, हम दंग रह जाते हैं.
Shooting at you, you be shooting at me. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. So now that it is day 2, we finally understand our itinerary. We will go to Tarsar tomorrow and camp there, and then we shall go to another lake called Marsar the next day, and then return back to Tarsar the same day, and then try to come back here to Lidar Valley, Horseshit Valley, and then find a horse and ride up to the glaciers on the horse and come back the same day. It sounds like a great plan. Let's see how much of it actually comes to happen. I am very excited. We have been on many treks, but I have always wanted to do one without any kind of organization. Just go there, show up on the scene, find some local dudes and wing it. And mostly because of the freedom it affords us. No one tells us when to camp, where to camp, what to eat, when to eat, walk with us, don't walk with us, none of that bullshit. Complete freedom into the mountains. We make all the rules, we follow our own rules. I was always very excited to do this, and we did it within quarter of a day. So I have to say we are very underprepared. We don't have any proper cooking utensils, and we have a silly gas, and we have 2 spoons between 6 people. So a lot of silly mistakes we've made this way, but it's still an absolute blast. The rawness of the trek is so much more fun. It makes me feel so much closer to the mountains, and just the amount of time I have here is great. One of the biggest reasons I wanted to do this trek without the help of any organization is because we have a tiny little Cretan monster called Jugni. No trekking organization in half of their mind would allow us to bring a dog, cause the other people might have a problem with a dog. So it could have only been possible this way, and it's happening, and I'm glad it's happening cause Jugni is having a blast. She's having more fun than any of us. I always feel keeping a dog inside the cities is a little bit of a shame because they are so much more agile, and you see so much of their personality in a place like this. And I'm glad that we are able to give her this. It's great.
ये आज दिन में पहली बार सूरज निकला है, पर ढलने के बस कुछ देर पहले.
Who's one of the prettiest rainbows you've ever seen?
That was one of the prettiest rainbows I've ever seen.
Who's one of the prettiest
And it
rainbows
was
you've
such a
ever seen?
tease because it came in like for 2 minutes, and until I came back, I ran to get my camera. It was gone.
Who's the...
2 minutes of sunshine and the cold breeze has returned.
our population had half as many brains as Jugni does, the world would have been a much cleaner place.
Sunny Zed has finally shown up. How do you feel, Sunny Zed?
I don't know. Yet. Your life could change with my mood.
Yeah, plan अगले 3-4 दिन
ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਥੱਲੇ ਜਾਊਂਗਾ ਤੇ ਫਲਗਾਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੇਖਾਂਗਾ ਜੇਕਰ ਵਧੀਆ ਨੈਟਵਰਕ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਇੱਥੇ ਰੁਕਾਂਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੁਕਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਸ਼੍ਰੀਨਗਰ ਜਾਵਾਂਗਾ ਸ਼੍ਰੀਨਗਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ ਤੇ ਘੁੰਮਾਂਗਾ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਤੇ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ ਗਏ 21-22 ਤੱਕ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਿਲਾਂਗੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਏ ਤਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਘੁੰਮਦਾ ਮਿਲਾਂਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ
तेरी बकरियां हैं तू ख्याल रखता है इनका This is Zed, who has given up on walking after a mere 15-minute trek.
What? Mind you, I've been walking since 8:30 in the morning non-stop and it's 2:17 right now.
It's 8:45. Zed is very tired, aren't you, sir?
I'm very tired. This is the third time that I've rested my ass somewhere since 8:30 in the morning. And where we have to go is still an hour away.
Okay, then let's go. Get up.
Give me 5 minutes, please.
Mind you, these 5 minutes actually never end.
चले यार उठ यार पका मत यार
Zed is clearly very cranky because she actually had to do something today. But she's so proud of herself that she's so shy she's hiding her face.
अरे get lost यार उठ
We're finally here at the breathtaking Tarsar Lake. सुबह हुई नहीं कि जुगनी साफ सफाइयां करना शुरू कर देती है।
Day 4. On the 4th day, you continue to ignore the girl and she continues to build. Oh, sorry. This is Mountains of Kashmir. Day 4 of the Mountains of Kashmir. We have reached the place called Tarsar Lake. It is the highest point of this 7-day trek apparently. And the lake is massive. It's right behind us and it's very gorgeous. And it is also very, very cold over here. The wind is very relentless and
the sun
is also the same.
No mercy.
And the sad part is that I think we've pushed Jugni too far. Even though she managed to climb 12 kilometers today, we made the mistake of skipping an altitude point and trying to reach the top faster. And in that, I think Shuks couldn't deal with it. The temperature changed too much. So she was shivering all night and she's given plenty of signs to make it clear that she can't take this cold. So sadly, we'll have to turn around from here. There were 2 other lakes that we would have liked to visit, Sundarsar and Marsar. But we'll just turn around and see this other side lake instead. That's also supposed to be pretty nice.
All lakes are pretty nice. Hopefully if the temperature is that low over there or actually higher over there, we could swim there. Okay.
You can if you want to.
Okay, you go. It's very sunny and it's very cold at the same time. It's a pretty extreme condition to deal with. The sun gives you a headache, the cold freezes your nipples.
See, I'm frozen.
बैक टू स्क्वायर 1, हम लिदरवाट वापस आ गए।
Zed, you want to tell us what's happening here? And why are you on a horse?
We're going to go see the glaciers.
The Kolai Glacier is approximately 37-38 kilometers from here. Today is going to be a big 10-hour round trip bumpy joyride.
Day 5 in the Kashmiri mountains. We have come out on horses to go to the glacier. We have 2 horsemen accompanying us who are walking alongside the horses. Quite frankly, it's a little embarrassing that we are trying to pass off this glorified pony ride as an adventure. But that being said, with our current mountain horse riding skills, this is the best we could do. Isn't that right, Zed?
It is a tad bit embarrassing, but it's damn fun, so it's okay, I guess.
Back to me. In other news, I am personally very excited to test out my camera riding horse level skills. Horse riding camera level skills, whatever you want to call it. It's quite a task. Let's see how it goes.
These are the people of Kashmiri mountains, the Gujjars, and today is their sheep shearing day.
We're here. This is the Kolai Glacier. That is one of the major sources of the Lidar river that we've been seeing so far. There are very many streams all around us where the ice melts and the river keeps flowing all the way up to where our campsite is, Lidarwat, and further on to the Lidar Valley where one of our first campsites in Kashmir was. It's just absolutely stunning over here. There are horses grazing all around us, and too many tiny streams are making one big river with so much current and rush.
Zed didn't make it this far. She decided to stop a little behind. But fortunately, I came along here to witness this marvelous scene. Apparently, this mountain is a much bigger source of water for the river than this glacier is. And the white waters are from Dudh Sagar. It's water like milk. And I'm glad I made it here.
On our way back, this family invited us into their home for a cup of tea. They also have a weather machine outside their house. We're descending today because we never want to stay in one place for too long. But the tranquility that I feel here makes me want to put my head down on this grass for as long as I can.